and welcome to day 3, Ketchikan, Alaska. Our first port of call, Ketchikan. We've got the lumberjack show. I'm just going to kind of explore the city of Ketchikan. I think we're going to try to hit Ketchikan-Candies and I don't know, a couple other things. Got some pretty gorgeous shots coming in. A little overcast today, so wasn't as pretty video as coming out of Vancouver, but still gorgeous. I do think truly coming to Alaska is just something that it's very hard to describe. The beauty, just the clean air. I mean, you can smell the real difference from being even where we're at in Central Florida. It's cold, you know, so not something I'd want to live in all year round, but definitely gorgeous. Definitely gorgeous. Yeah. This is crazy right here. Somebody's got some cash. Ooh, look at that waterfall. How pretty is that? And a helicopter. Yeah. That's whacked out, man. U.S. Coast Guard right here. Vlogs, Mama. I don't think there's any whales in Ketchikan.
No?
I don't know. Didn't see any. Been up since 4:30. Didn't see a one. Heard a lot of slapping against the shore though, and I thought, oh boy, oh, got excited. And, just more slapping up against the shore. Alright, let's go have some sit-down breakfast at Triton. Here's a little picture, a little view of the breakfast, sort of standard breakfast that they usually have. So just like we said on Embarkation Day, there are 2 places to eat pretty much every day, except of course Cabanas. The other is a sit-down breakfast, and that's where we're at right now. It's at Tritons. Usually it is Tritons or, 1923 on the newer ships, Royal Palace on the Disney Fantasy Art Dream. So basically good. So I didn't film the assortment of donuts and rolls. There's the, I'm not sure what that is.
Strawberry pastry.
And then Mama got raspberry Danish. All right, let me show you 2 versions of Southern Hash. Scrambled eggs. Version 2, over easy. And then I got eggs Benedict with turkey sausage as well as hash browns. Let me show you what Keith got. Belgian waffle hash browns and the DCL Express.
This is yours?
Extra messy waffles.
There we go.
And pancakes. That's just where we came down, right there. We're making sort of a complete turnaround here, so the ship is going to dock where I was just showing. Good view of Ketchikan. Welcome to Ketchikan, Alaska. What a cute little town. Cute little town. Wants to go in there. Christmas in Alaska. Sounds like a Hallmark movie. Always good to start off with a sign here. Looks like we're right out here, berth 1. Looks like you go straight back. Creek Street. Stedman Thomas. Not sure what that one is. Have to see.
There's a museum.
Creek Street. Hope we can see some salmon jumping. And it's infamous red light district. Part of this rich history operated until 1954. Oh, there's a lumberjack show. Just go straight back. Creek Street's this way. So basically, to the national or historic districts are basically straight back if you're at berth 1. You looking back on the wonder. Pretty here, but I don't see no salmon. Definitely don't see no whales.
Did you just say that? All right, we're coming up Married Man's Trail.
No spawning salmon today.
So as you're going to see in the video coming up here, these sort of ladders that are in the creek off to the side. And I couldn't really figure out, well, what were they? I mean, they may have been on one of the signs and I just didn't see it. But basically, they're salmon ladders. And they basically allow the fish to kind of migrate sort of in a way that to avoid obstacles. So they kind of allow them in a series of ascending pools or steps to kind of go around things, I guess. So that was interesting.
Cool totem pole there, huh? The big salmon from the other side because it was on that side. So this is all Creek Street on the back side. A little history of Creek flood of time. So Ketchikan Creek was the cradle, fourth largest city in Alaska. Let's talk about Ketchikan Creek. Now it kind of shows a little bit about kind of where we're going with Ketchikan. Way down here. Not sure which route we're taking, but we're stopping in Juneau. And then Icy Strait, Sitka,
It gives you the pattern.
and then back down. All right, FYI, come to Ketchikan, better go to the bathroom before you get off the boat, because there's one public restroom in the entire city. That's it. Now, there might be some in the restaurants, but if you don't eat, you know, probably aren't going to be able to use that. So just FYI. Pretty view up there. All right. So let's go take a look at Ketchicandies, locally handcrafted chocolates. Cherries. Ooh, looks good. Vanilla cream. S'mores.
Peels, chocolate covered orange peels.
Ooh, that looks good. What? Oh yeah, so they have a nice selection of sugar-free candy, if that's something you need, but still want to enjoy and indulge. Looking yummy. Cashews, almonds, pecans. Oh, so yeah, if you have celiac disease, you've got gluten-free stuff, or just need to be on gluten-free diet. I like to think of, I'll be your huckleberry. coffee lovers. Welcome. Glasses for City, Ketchikan. Well, you know what? You failed because I didn't see one salmon in that creek. Not one. Not one. Not one salmon did I see. Off my back. So I forgot to say, we did look around Ketchikan for some place to eat. They were packed. There are, let me put this down a little bit. There are 3 ships in port, so basically no real place. So we came back on ship, ate cabanas, and then we're gonna head out again to meet at the Lumberjack show, which is our excursion for Ketchikan. Again, because I think I had the audio on. Just be very clear, FYI, there is one public bathroom in the city of Ketchikan. One. Uno. Now there may be some at restaurants, that's a possibility if you eat there, but if you don't, you got one. So be prepared to either go before you go get off, or they're gonna come back and go, and then go back out. So looks like we're gonna have good weather for the Lumberjack show. So excited now. Basically, unless something drastically changes, we'll not be able to film, but we'll be able to take some pictures and then kind of insert maybe what we thought with the pictures. So the Great Alaskan Lumberjack Show. Well, no, we saw the one that's hooked to the pole out there.
We're gonna see the one that's on our
Only
plate.
salmon and Ketchikan right there we've seen. Not even a turtle. Not even a whale. I like a whale.
And you can try at those slingshots. I'm gonna have one single file line starting right here. So if you want to line up right here for me, you'll be in the front of my single file line. There you go. And the line's gonna go down this direction. So if you guys want to try some slingshots down here with our lumberjacks.
But before we make it official, let's all spread out and warm up. Just follow me, and here we go. 7, up, down, that's 5, down, 6.
Say one of the things about Ketchikan is that it does, not only is it the salmon capital of the world, but we didn't see any salmon, is that it's also, well, 4th largest city in Alaska, but it has the rainfall, 1945, look at this, or 1949, look at that, 202.5 inches, holy crud. That's whack, oh man. Average rainfall, 12.5 feet a year. Craig ends our day at Ketchikan, and we're gonna head back on the ship and see what else brings here on day 3. Today is the ice cream day on Ketchikan. They had blueberry, mango, banana, vanilla, chocolate, and then of course swirls. So Ketchikan on Alaska Cruise is your ice cream day. Mix of blueberry and banana. Mama just separated the two. Might as well gotten a mix, I'm not sure. And Breezy Girl just got the blueberry. Alright, let's head downstairs. My dearest has some pictures, backdrops in mind, and finish out our day at Animators Palate on day 3. Dad, let me put some very cool video from our away from port. Alright, there's our bread service. So because the menu is always challenged, she'll put in the picture right now. Alright, we got fresh garden salad. The truffle pasta gang is all accounted for. And then I got the serene ham, and it comes with this very good little olive pasty kind of roll. You can put the ham and the cheese on, and it's very good. One of my faves. Alright, one of the best soups on a Disney cruise line. Potato and cheddar soup with little bacon bits in there. Bean chipotle cakes. Mama's Time chicken. Pasta with bread. You were my new dream.
And you were mine. Once was mine.
Cookies and cream. For dessert, Sticky Day pudding. You got a magic trick.
Aww, cute. The little sea turtle.
The best part
Very cute pictures. All the animator palettes do. I'll show you. It is 10:45. All right, my dearest, day 3, Ketchikan, comes to an end.
What a fun day. We had a great day in Ketchikan. We had watched quite a few vlogs. We were here years ago when we did our first Disney Alaska cruise, and we had little ones then. So
I remember it.
I remember. I mean, being here, it's like, oh, okay, we've been here before. We just did the lumberjack show then. I don't think we really did anything else. This time we explored.
We didn't do that last time.
Yeah, so we got to go to Creek Street. Sadly, no salmon.
No salmon.
I mean, it's still early. We're in the first part of July.
We did pick up what is it? A yellow, orange? What is it? Jellyfish?
Oh.
Saw.
Not salmon though.
No.
But
fake salmon.
Creek Street, we got to see what that was all about. We stopped by a couple of different shops. I don't think you vlogged any of it, but we made it to Ketchicandies.
I showed Ketchikan-Candies.
Ketchicandies.
Yeah, but not.
Yep, and then we made it to. We went to Shirt Off My Back, the Christmas store. Just kind of popped in a few different places. It was fun.
I feel a little weird to do it because I don't want people thinking about. I mean, candy's one thing, but when it's merchandise, I don't know. Most people have issues with videotaping stuff. So.
And then we went to the lumberjack show. Actually, we came back on board to eat lunch because we did not find a quick option.
Well, there were, I mean, there was 2 ships. Well, I think 3, but at least 2 ships, and it was packed. So there were 2 ships, and it was packed. So yes, we came back on, but we were the first berth, so it wasn't that difficult to do that.
Yep. So lunch back on board, just ran into Cabanas for a little bit, and then headed back off the ship for the lumberjack show, which was very enjoyable, very fun time. We did the Disney exclusive. Which was like, I think a $10 upcharge. Really, I think the only difference with that was Goofy was there for a few minutes, which was cute, but we could have probably done without that part, and maybe done one of the earlier shows, and had just as much of a fun time as the show that was just exclusive for Disney Cruise Line.
And you saw we'll put in pictures. You could not videotape, so we'll put in
I tried to take quite a few pictures. Of that whole experience, but come see the show. Like if you're cruising and you come to Ketchikan, they offer a number of different show times throughout the day, and I think it was a fun little time. Lots of laughter and some comedy mixed in with some hard-working lumberjacks.
Really, I mean, athletes. I didn't really know that was a collegiate sport, but it is. So really good first port call. I mean, really fun port call. But I'm excited for. Well, I guess we'll get it. So we ended Animators Palate, which is always fun. I love that little show where Mickey comes out. That was a lot of fun.
And I have to say, Black and White Animators it's my personal favorite of the Animators.
Yeah, I mean, I a little more intimate, kind of smaller. I like.
And then Sorcerer Mickey. Who doesn't love Sorcerer Mickey?
So that was a good meal. And then we're just dead. As I showed you, 10:45. The sun is still out. Gorgeous sunrise. Sunset. Sorry, sunset. Gorgeous sunrise too, but gorgeous sunset. 10:45, and it's still light out. That's crazy. So tomorrow, I'm excited. Glacier Day. We don't know which one.
Yeah, we'll find out tomorrow. So hopefully we'll get some idea about which one we're going to. And we've got an excursion, and we're going to go very close. Well, closer than you can get on the ship. So yeah.
So
we're going to do the Glacier Explorer.
So we'll tell you all about
that. We'll share that with you guys.
So thank you for coming for day 3 to Ketchikan, and we are up for adventure. As we always say, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and as we always say,
onward to our next adventure.
See you tomorrow.